Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Growth Switch with me, Cyril. This is our latest episode in this series. If you've missed anything from this season or the previous season, you can go to our YouTube channel, the Growth Switch with Cyril, or you can go to the website cyrilmatiwa.com and you can find the insights there. These are insights to help you on your journey as you look to take the next steps and you look to progress and develop yourself. In this episode, we'll be chatting about being content with yourself. Quite a huge one actually. If you think about it, people constantly have this theory that if they get something, then they'll be happy. There's someone who sees a car and say, "Oh, if only I got that car, I'd be so happy. If only I dated that person, I'd be so happy. If only I got that job, I would finally be happy in my life." But a state of happiness is actually something that you define at any point by merely being content with yourself. So what does being content with yourself mean really? So all it basically has to do with is just understanding where you are right now and being comfortable with the fact that you are where you are right now, even though you are working towards other achievements in future. For example, you could be in a job right now where you've been flourishing, but now it's becoming more and more, how can I put it, less challenging for you, and now you're looking for more challenges, which could mean that you may need to get another job. The fact that you're still in this job doesn't mean now that you need to hate life and be miserable, and you understand this is your current reality, but you are working towards a new reality. So while you're working towards it, just be content with where you are right now, right? It's got many benefits because, like I said, one of them is happiness, right? You find that you're happier with your life because you're not constantly chasing the happiness, like I alluded to earlier. So what are some of the things that you can do, to basically become more content with your life, right? Firstly, you need to be ensuring that you're living your life in accordance with your values, right? In season one, in the episode on defining your core values, we did speak about the importance of having values. Values is the principles which are personal to you, which guide basically how you go about, living your life. Now, depending on the principles that you define, it will then guide, for example, the career that you might go into, the friends or people you might keep. It might define, some activities that you are willing or not willing to do. From my personal perspective, one of my highest values that I've got is a value of respect. So people who tend to be rude, are not people that I normally hang around with, because I value respect, and regardless of who you are and where you come from, I need to treat you with respect, and I expect the same in return. So define your values, because if you don't live according to your values, then you live in a state of turmoil. When you're constantly in situations where you are facing things that are against your values. Okay. Number two, to make sure that you can be more content, is to align your activities with your strengths, right? Now, we've been wired that you need to be constantly be working on your development points because those are seen as your weak areas. But actually, if you look at people who've been successful in life, they've done so by leveraging their strengths, making sure that they're doing tasks which are aligned with their strengths, right? Now, if you're finding that you're doing tasks which are not really aligned with your strengths, then you'll be in trouble. For me, I know one of my development areas is my ability to sing and dance, right? So you can be rest assured that you are not likely to see me sing or dance anyway, right? It's something that I'm well aware of, and I just make sure that it doesn't affect me overall. But something I do know that I'm good at is mentoring and coaching others, which is why, for example, I'm doing this with the Growth Switch and other initiatives, which is with which I'm involved, right? So you too need to make sure that you're aligning everything that you do to your strengths, making sure that you are leveraging off those, because it's only you do that you set yourself up for success. And then the last thing to mention is, to be content, like I said, it's your current state that you're in, but you're working towards another state, which means that you may find situations where, negativity, comes through. I mentioned earlier, right, that, there's this other job that you want, and you always think, oh, I'll be happier if I found that job. Now, if let's say you keep applying for that job and you get turned down and you go for interviews and you're not successful, but what's key is to remember to stay positive. It may take a few tries to get there. The whole point is to keep trying, and eventually the right door will open for you. So it's basically to block out any negativity and remain positive at all times, right? Now, so those are the three things that I just wanted to touch on that can assist you to become more content with your life. So to summarize, basically, it's about understanding where you are right now, understanding that you're working towards a new reality, depending on what it is for you, whether it's a new job or a new relationship or whatever it is. And understanding that whilst you're going through that process, you need to be comfortable with where you are right now and not see your current reality as a miserable one, if I can put it that way. So that's what I wanted to touch on in this episode. Remember, we're on social media, on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, and you can follow us there, where we also tend to share other material in between these videos. And we also have one-on-one coaching and mentoring sessions for our students and young professionals who are looking to develop themselves across academic, career, and development areas. And you can contact us on the growth switch at cyrilmadiwa.com, and we can share more details on those. We've assisted already close to 25 young people since we launched the one-on-one sessions in September 2020. And these are people who've assisted on a one-on-one basis, and we walk the journey with them in terms of their development. Remember, be content, and don't let your current reality, affect you in a negative way. There will be a new reality with time, and we'll leave it here for now. And thank you.